nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Nah, that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, yeah. Whipping the Teslas. Ooh, I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, you, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better, I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
And we are underway in Buffalo. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. He's got a first down past the 30. And some room to roam now. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo. 62 yards on the ground.
10 at the 19-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a toss to Singletary running to the left. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. And now they'll throw with Allen. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They run here with Singletary. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Singletary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Tyler Bass to kick kickoff for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now first and 10 at their 25-yard line. To speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
Second and 9.
On second down, here's Henry. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
On the carry.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Tannehill throwing complete there to Humphries. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Second and 5.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And we were down on the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads.
Yeah.
When you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit, he is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people know. When he gets rolling, he's a lot to bring down.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Tennessee.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown, 31 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. Well, these are not going to be easy on a cold, snowy night, but this one is up and through.
At 7, Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
You might be getting tired of seeing me. Mike 55, Mike 55.
Throwing on second down. Allen. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
55. We ain't giving him nothing. Hey, check right. Watch it, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He rifles one that's intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
1st and 10.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 43.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you, and that may have been what happened there.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Uncorks one for Davis. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
54 is much.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 7 yards to pick up there.
3 at the 44.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
Mike, 54. Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 11 yards there, 1st down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
On 1st down, they stick with Singletary. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
The ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Finding Knox there, complete. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down.
That's good for a
It goes as a gain of 8, it moves the chains.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box, we'll be sending you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
48-yard attempt.
And this one is right down Broadway. And the Bills will take a 3-0 lead. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And it's 3rd and short.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
He'll look downfield for Humphries. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and drop shy of the 45. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 33. They'll run here with Singletary. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game?
Derrick Henry all alone. He's at the 50, 30, 20. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, 82 yards. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Titans 14, Bills 10. Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
The 27.
Throwing is Allen on third. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd and a yard. Allen eluding the pressure right. Allen hit. He lost the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. Yeah. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
Dory Jackson right there, step for step in coverage. The Bills send the punter out. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Short throw to Smith. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On first down, it's Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. And some room to maneuver. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Now this is picked up by the Bills.
Playing in snow brings so many other factors into the game. It's not just trying to take care of the ball. And we just saw there that that's difficult to do. But just trying to keep your feet and carry out your assignments and make sure you're comfortable while you're out there playing. Are you warm enough in your clothing? A million things going on, but the biggest one, hold on to the ball.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Get that ball. Get that ball.
On first down, they'll start out with Singletary. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
26.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46.
Well, so much of playing quarterback in the snow comes down to trying not to do too much. You've got to just keep telling yourself, throws downfield we've run every day in practice all year. But guess what? They suddenly become more difficult. And this one gets away from him and winds up an interception.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Boyer on the tackle.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the interception by the Titans D leads to a touchdown. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit.
Extra point.
I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
10 at their own 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They go right back to Singletary, and he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and the Bills will move the chains. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
20, Bills 10.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Allen. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Hey, check right, check right. Watch it decline. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
To throw again. Allen. Out to the left. He's got his tight end, Knox. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. One final try here for Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off at the 28. There he goes left side.
If you were me,
and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick six will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no option. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense called, able to make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two. After the interception, here's Tannehill. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. And they turn the pick six into a pick 8 with that two-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized with a little bit on top.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Andre Roberts now to return it. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Andre Roberts on the return. The Bills take over first and
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
2nd and 8.
This is a draw play. Allen gives to Singletary. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Allen throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
Allen's pass.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for this with Singletary. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Singletary.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 50.
From midfield, here's Allen. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line.
He's brought down at the 30.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
2nd and 5.
From the gun, Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 18. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Jeffrey Simmons
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Allen's throw is complete. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
4 brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Allen. He may try and run for this. And he's going to get into the end zone. So the fake spike works, and they score. Taking it in from 14 yards out, and the Bills get a bit closer.
Well, they were backed up on 3rd and goal, and when you saw him start to scramble, my thought process was he'll get what he can and maybe get out of bounds. But he got a little bit greedy there, and in this case, greed was good as he got into the end zone.
Here's Allen. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Bills 18.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now defensively they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either, throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now,
Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Following the fumble recovery, Tannehill. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Yeah, that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Allen to throw. On the left side, he finds Beasley. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back to throw. Allen. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Desmond King picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts.
It's a gain of 5.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
21-yard line.
Four receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. Tannehill. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
1st down.
Throwing now, Tannehill. Buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
By Josh Norman.
Now Tannehill. Forced out to his left. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.